Okay guys, today I'm going to be talking about the movie Nightcrawler starring Jake Gyllenhaal. So Nightcrawler was the critically acclaimed movie where Jake Gyllenhaal plays this socially awkward guy who gets a job in filming crime scenes and selling them to news organizations. And you see the lengths he'll go to and what he'll do to get the money and build a career off this, as he constantly sinks and doing more and more demented stuff to get further in this job. So, let's get it out of the way. The reason you watch this movie is for Jake Gyllenhaal's performance. I mean, there's other good... It's a good movie, there's more than just that, but that really is what carries the movie. It's very much a performance piece in many ways. Which is odd because it's not necessarily an Oscar performance sort of thing, like, oh, we did this so Jake Gyllenhaal can get an Oscar, because it's not an Oscar type performance. It's not the type of performances that they usually award. But it very much is sold on how he plays this character, and he does it very well. Like, you do not see Jake Gyllenhaal in this role. You see this character he's playing. And the crazy guy has been done so much that it's very rare that you see someone actually put an original take on, like, the crazy person sort of formula, the crazy, socially awkward guy. But Jake Gyllenhaal does bring a hidden depth to him with this whole thing is, this guy is very much believes in the American dream, sort of. If you work hard enough, you will succeed, and you need to create your own opportunities. But this film very much shows the dark side of it. Like, he creates his own opportunities, but he hurts a lot of people in the process. And it is actually very relevant to basically today's society and how the economy and how people are searching for jobs. The rest of the cast is pretty good too. There's no weak links in it. There's no one who feels like, oh, that guy's acting. They each feel like their character. And they all do really well. I guess they're great performances, they just do not look as good when in comparison to how Jake does it. But it is still very good. And there is a few scenes that leave you on the edge of your seat. There's one scene where he's entering a house and filming in a house. I'm not going to say what happens, but that has you glued to your seat, just waiting to see what happens, because it's very intense. This is probably a low-budget film, but they have a really great car chase scene, better than some actual like legit action films have. It was well shot. It was very much a rush. It was exciting to see, and it was very intense. There was one also scene that was very creepy, where he was basically getting the perfect shot and how to film it in Jake Gyllenhaal at a crime scene. And again, that was very creepy and just very well done. Like, the dialogue in this film is very well done. The directing in this film is really well done. Everything's well done. If I had to say one issue, it would be that the movie kind of just ends. I mean, I understand why they had to end it where they did, but I feel like, I guess they could have gotten on a little longer, or they should. It feels like there were some scenes missing, and it kind of just wrapped up a bit. It seems like it was more interested in the emotional state of Jake Gyllenhaal than the story, which is good, but I feel like they should, all loose ends were tied up, and they should have written the story, make it feel more complete. As it is, it's not that you're left wondering, like, hey, what's this happen? But again, if it feels a little empty on side. You're like, oh, I wish I had a little more of that. But as it is, there still are some amazing scenes in this film, some great performances, and it's definitely something you should check out.